Rosie and I will give our review on the Gerry and Kate McCann case. Welcome to Our Don's Reviews and True Crime. So it was said the McCann girl went missing. She was sleeping in bunk beds in an apartment in Portugal, while her parents razzle-dazzled the night away in a restaurant opposite. So they left her alone. So they came back from there mincing around and they found that the McCann girl was missing. The other two siblings weren't. So why would Kate come back and start shouting about that her daughter has been kidnapped? So the other two siblings were left and she was just picked out at random. There weren't any history of those apartments previously being broken into and children being abducted. It was just wayward. Would it happen? I don't think it would happen. Would they chance it? Would they know that they're in there? Would they just go in and pick one and break in? It was all a bit wishy-washy. The evidence when the forensics went in was all soiled and everything, and they couldn't find head or tail. Whether they were looking in the right places, I don't know. But apparently there was some blood, the child's blood, on top of the wardrobe. So did Madeleine, the little girl, the night before perhaps, fall off the top bunk onto the wardrobe, onto the floor, and unfortunately passed away? That's one theory. So perhaps they already knew, and the next day they tried to cover things up and say that she was abducted. That's the first theory. Second theory is she was very lively. They were both doctors. So did they sedate Madeleine? And they gave her a little bit too much, and she passed away. And they came back and they found her, she was passed away. Now, one big bit of information is there were Madeleine's dead body scent on the McCann's hire car in the boot. Now, this was from good source. It was found by one of the cadaver dogs, and they run all sorts of tests on those dogs. They can pinpoint a particular scent and they won't get it muddled up. They can pinpoint what type of scent has been found from a long way away. So this scent was found in the back of the car, but for some strange reason that submissible evidence wasn't evidence and was never used. It was just talked about. Very strange. Could it be after sedation they found her passed away? Whether it was the night before, whether it was that same night, they had to get rid of her body. So they put it in a hire car, they took it to somewhere or somebody else, and whatever they did with it, maybe dumped it at the sea, I don't know. What do you think, Rosie? Do you think the same? You're very vocal, so you have an opinion, don't you? Let me know in the comments what you think. Don't you think it's strange? They've had all sorts of professional body language experts look at them when they were interviewed, and there were questions that Kate just wouldn't answer. There was sort of smugness, there was anger from Gerry, strange sort of anger and avoidance. And when this scent was found in the hire car, he scarpered over to Britain. It's like he was maybe kind of going to be found out, and he didn't want to be in that country and serve time there. If there was going to be an inquest, he wanted to be in the UK, didn't he? Put down in the comments what you think. It's one of those cases we're never going to know. It's made an awful lot of money on kind of the equivalent in them days of GoFundMe. For some reason, I don't know, millions and millions. So those are my two theories. And I thank you for watching. Whatever you're doing, be careful out there. Thank you.